Hey YouTube! I know I haven't made a video in a really long time, and that is because I was away at college. I use my mom's camera and now I'm home for the summer so I can use the camera again. So it's been a while since I made a video. So it feels a little bit weird to be back and making another one. I changed my hair, if any of you are subscribers. Quick side note. A little bit of an intro, but yeah, I am very much a redhead right now and it's a little bit faded. I actually need to get it done again, but it's really long, and this shirt is from Forever 21, by the way, in case anyone likes it. But today I'm going to be doing a video on how I've been using my new favorite summer palette that I got maybe a month or two ago, and it is the Too Faced a la Mode. It is such pretty packaging. They came out with another summer palette after this, but this is the one that has really pretty pinks, a hot pink, and some gorgeous highlight colors. It's got a dark blue. And I'll swatch all the colors at the end, but I'm just going to talk a little bit about this palette and also do a tutorial on how I've been wearing it. So I'm just going to get started. Okay, so I'm a little bit closer, and before I get to the swatches, I'm going to just do my eyes with this palette so you can see a couple of the colors that I think are the prettiest. So before I start, although these colors are pigmented, I think that they look a lot better when I use the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. A lot of you have heard of this. It's just a white base. Okay, so while this palette has a lot of gorgeous colors, I don't think it has a very good transition shade. So you can obviously use any transition shade that works with your skin tone. I'm just going to use Urban Decay's Naked, which is in my Naked palette, but you could literally use any nice soft brownish color. Okay, so the first color I'm going to use from this palette is actually the pinkish. It's got like a gold undertone. It's really pretty. I don't know how to pronounce this, but it's called Hardin. Yeah, I think. Hardin. So I'm just going to take a flat brush and put this color all over the lid. So that's gonna be my all over lid color. And I think that the golden undertone to it makes it really wearable. Like, this color is technically a pink, but I think that anyone could wear this. So yeah, that is Hardin. And now I'm going to use the brightest color in the palette called Monaco, and it's this fuchsia pink. And I'm going to use that in the crease with a small crease brush. This one is from Sigma. I'm gonna tap that off a little bit. It's very pigmented, so I try not to put too much all at once. Okay, so that's looking very pink right now. I'm just gonna blend it out a little bit with that brush I used with the soft brown color. And just blend This is a very summery look. So I'm going to go back in with Hardin, that first pink shade, just to make that color more visible again. Just on the lid. Okay, and then on the very innermost lid, I'm going to use Saint Tropez, which you can tell it has some glitter in it, but I find that this glitter does not have a lot of fallout at all. It's a very easy color to work with, and it's gorgeous layered on top of these other colors. So I'm just going to put that right in here. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I love this palette, if you can't tell. So if the camera is not picking up, I'm going to describe it because it is so beautiful. It has gold sparkle to it, and it just shows up on top of the other colors beautifully. That actually is my favorite shade, one of my favorite shades in the whole palette. So I'm just going to use the bottom La Croisette, the bottom highlighter shade, just in more normal highlighter spots, like just the inner corner of my eye, because I didn't want any sparkle in there. And then just a little bit on the brow bone. Now, if you wanted to bump up the intensity a lot, you could use this De La Mer, which is a dark blue, in the very inner crease. I'm just going to put it on my bottom lash line. I also think that these colors look gorgeous with green eyes, which I do have. Yeah, so that is the finished eyeshadow look. It's easy, it's summery, and I just think the eyeshadow is gorgeous. So I'm just going to finish up. I'm going to put eyeliner and mascara on, and I'll be right back to talk about the palette, the other colors in the palette a little bit more. Okay, so I finished my eyeliner and my mascara, and this is the finished look. I just love it. I think it's really pretty and summery and fun. More fun than a brown smoky eye. So, okay, I'm going to show you the rest of the palette now. The palette does have some neutral options in it, okay? So, sorry I showed you this earlier, but I'm going to start out with the highlighter shades. So I'm going to go... well, actually, I'll just go across. I'll go across like that. So the top row would be a good neutral look. And Too Faced has those cards. It comes with those cards and the suggested looks, but I'm kind of not really into that. So just do my own looks. Now these are swatched just on the back of my hand. So this is the first row. That's Saint Tropez. It's a gorgeous, sparkly highlighter color. This is Cane's, which is a not the best pigmented color in the palette. It's a copper shade. It's okay, you can get it to work. It's just not as buttery and nice as the others. And then the last one is Soleil, which is just a beautiful chocolate brown that goes great with Cane's. Those two look really pretty together. Okay, the next row is Riviera, Hardin, and Côte d'Azur. And Riviera is a nice champagne color, and you saw Hardin, it's a gorgeous duochrome pink gold, and then Côte d'Azur is a taupe. So I'm going to swatch those for you. And I'll insert a picture at the end. So we have the champagne color right here, Riviera, Jardin, and Côte d'Azur. And then the last row is gorgeous. It is Le Creuset, the highlight shade, Monaco, the fuchsia, and De La Mer, which is a gorgeous deep blue. And this last row, no trouble with pigmentation. They all show up beautifully. Especially this fuchsia. The fuchsia really is the star of the palette. Okay, so that's the last row. This is Le Creuset, Monaco, and De La Mer. So those are all the swatches. Like I said, I will insert a picture at the end if you feel like you didn't get a good look at the colors. But I would say they all show up really true to what you see in the palette. The only color that I do have a hard time with is Cane's, which is this copper color, but the rest of them show up really true to color. There are no mattes, and you could tell that from, oh, I closed it on myself. Ow. You could tell from when I pulled in my Naked palette, I needed to use my own transition color. You kind of could get away without using that. I know a lot of people tend to prefer a matte transition color when they're doing bright looks. It just kind of helps it blend easier, but you could just blend these colors out without that. But I just feel like there's so many different looks you could do with this palette, and just the highlighters alone are so gorgeous that it really makes the palette worth it. So yeah, if you're looking for a summer palette, I would definitely get this one. I think it's different than a lot of other palettes, and the packaging is adorable. And oh, I believe this was $34 or $36. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Bye!